Greetings everyone! I'm sorry I took some time off, but now I'm back, and finally I'm back with better results and overall better understanding of the bits. So keep in mind this is still a BTR, so everything is subject to changes. One more thing is that there is some visual bugs when it comes to the BTR, and we don't have really much information on the live about the legendary bits. It's still RNG. But keep in mind something, those are not the only bits we are going to have. There is already 2 more released on the BTR, the Sand Cat, and I think there is another bit on the BTR that will come online, and there should be more than those. This is just the beginning, guys. So anyway, I did make a test because they finally sent us some items on the BTR, and the result is, I promise you, it's gonna shock you. So as everyone knows, there are 3 stats. There are hunter stats, there is infantry stats, and there is rider stats. This is why I did not level up all of those bits. I did not level them up because it will add more stats. All I did was upgrade their skills.
In a world where empires rise and fall, and only the strongest survive, the call to battle is upon us. Lead your armies, forge powerful alliances, and dominate your enemies. Evany, the King's Return. Introducing an amazing offer on Amazon App Store. From August 6th to September 3rd, get 10% off plus 20% cash back on all purchases made in Evany, but only in the US. Here's how it works. Step 1. If you don't have the Amazon App Store, download it now. Scan the QR code or check the link below. Step 2. Buy Amazon coins. Head over to the Evany landing page where you can get between 5% and 10% off, depending on the pack you choose. For example, if you buy 50,000 Amazon coins, which normally costs $500, you'll only pay $450 with the discount. Step 3. When you use the Amazon App Store version of Evany, you'll get 20% back on all in-game purchases, exclusive to US players. Don't miss out on this amazing offer. Play now on the Amazon App Store.
Only, even though their skills will add stats, but still it would be way much better, because it's not really much. It's 100 stats, and we already reached like 6-7k stats. It wouldn't really affect that much. It will give us a clear idea which of those bits are going to be better. So I started my test by upgrading all of them, and obviously equipping that bit only to the specific color. Like I used the red color in this test, and I added the hunter bit to the hunter, obviously after I upgraded them into a similar level, and then I used the infantry bit again on an infantry red march, and I used the rider bit on our red march too, and I attacked every one of them with the bits, and the result is going to actually shock you. I did not really expect it, but it is what it is. So for the first test here, it turns out that the hunter bits are actually way much better than the infantry bit. And when it comes to the skill, I mean, if we are going to upgrade the skill, ignore the part of the stats, but in general, it says here that it's way much better, and ignore again the visual bugs. That's an infantry bit versus a hunter bit in here, and the hunter bit clearly won. Then I will be releasing both of those marches again, one for the hunter and one again for the infantry, and I'm going to switch and upgrade my doggy, which is the rider, and then I will test again in both of the marches. As you can see, the rider won the infantry, which doesn't make any sense to me, but looks like the skill itself is way stronger than the infantry, even with a lot of stats that comes from the infantry. But again guys, skill here matters, so obviously the rider skill is way much better than the infantry. Again, you are going to see the result when it comes to attacking the hunter too. So it turns out that the rider bit actually is the strongest when it comes to the skills. So here's the thing, if you wanted to upgrade the stats of the bit, you go and upgrade the hunter stats and the infantry stats. But if you wanted to upgrade the strongest skills, then you have to start with the rider, hunter, and then finally the infantry.
In a city full of chaos and a tangled web of streets lives a furry feline king, the coolest cat you'll ever meet. He's got muscles like a lion, a strut that's straight up mean, with a swagger